Hello and welcome to Velocity Pro Wrestling. Gonna give just a moment before we start. Give people just enough time to show up if they're going to. Hello. We have the treat of matches here tonight. We have this women's. Oh, uh, I completely forgot. Oof. I may have to. I may have to quit out of this match once it starts, because I forgot to give Ashley Rain the women. It's fine, Noxie. Don't worry. I forgot to Ashley Rain the Open Challenge Championship. Oof. So actually, I'm going to start the match, but I'm going to back out, and then I'll fix what my accident. I'll try, or at least I'll try to fix what I did wrong there. I did. I was busy watching YouTube videos. I was getting really distracted. So if I can, I don't know if it'll let me or anything, but if I'm able to, I will change the title holder. If I'm not able to, I'm sorry to it probably won't let me change the title holder now. No. It might though, actually. Let's see. Let's I think X vacates, right? I don't have see it, so I can't see what it says there. I can't vacate it. Oof. Let's see. There we go. Fixed it. Alright, let's start the show this time. Accidents happen. At least I caught it before it was too late, right? I have to, I'd have to look at it real quick. I don't remember it. Oh yeah, I like it too. Alright, take two. Ashley Rain, the Open Challenge champ. If she loses this match, I guess she loses the title. So we'll see how that goes. Taking on Casey Blade.
Making her way to the ring from Orlando, Florida, the Pro Wrestling Classic Champion, Ashley Ray.
Here in Philadelphia, in the old ECW arena. But Ashley Rain, this is her first championship since losing the women's title a few months ago.
And her opponent, from Jersey City, New Jersey, Casey Blade.
Casey Blade, though, on a bit of a downslope as of late. If I remember correctly, the last time she was even booked, last time she was even booked was in a match against Amber Baker where she got Sister Abigail onto a sledgehammer. So this is possibly her first week back since that. But she looks like she's ready, but I don't know how ready is. Is she even 100% after taking that move? All I know is Ashley Rain's looking fired up and ready here tonight. The one thing that is always blatantly obvious in these matches is that Ashley Rain is the smallest of the competitors in the women's division, and it's really not in her favor. She does have the speed and the quickness, but the size advantage is what really matters in some cases. Ashley Rain attempting to get away from Casey, but she is keeping on her as she smashes her head into the steel steps there. Count of 5. Casey sent back in the ring by Ashley. Hello, Kyla. Ashley Rain stomping on the leg of Casey Blade and then getting a kick to the back. Welcome, John. Now stomping the knee. Again, she's doing a little bit of damage to the legs. She's definitely got to take her down from the from the base of her, from her body there, because if she doesn't, she's going to have a bit of a difficult time trying to win this match. But she gets a neck breaker, working the head and neck area. Casey, if she picks up this win here, that's a former former women's champion that she's defeated if she wins this. So that'll boost her momentum by a shot. Keeping Ashley Rain down, not letting her get up the speed and momentum that she needs to try to take her out. Casey with the palm over the face with that pin there. You have to wonder what's going through the mind of Casey Blade after almost, losing her career after landing on the hammer there. Taking on Ashley Rain, a small opponent, but not something to sleep on in the very least. Flipping her over and over again. Ashley, she's getting fired up. She's got her in the corner. Missing the elbow strike. Casey with a bunch of strikes to the stomach. But Ashley with one right back. Casey sent to the corner. Ashley sends her to the other side. Running start. She comes up a bit short on that forearm in the corner there. Ashley reverses the strike. Sends her back in the corner. Oh, sliced bread number 2. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Casey on the mat after the sliced bread. Ashley going up top. Twisted bliss. Forget what she calls it. Sorry, my bad. 1, 2, 3. And still your open challenge champion, Ashley Rain.
Here is your winner, Ashley Rain.
Ashley Rain looking extremely well in that match. Impressive. That's the word. But here we have a night of debuts. We have 2 debuts on this, well, 3 debuts on this card. One of them is just one half of a tag team, but Christian Blake taking on Brandon Alexander. Now, Brandon Alexander he wanted this match because he feels as if there's too many new talents that could take the spotlight from him. And I guess he's becoming the gatekeeper in a way, and he wants to take Christian Blake out and solidify his title, he wants to solidify his spot on the roster. I mean, Christian Blake, a very impressive looking superstar as well, recently signed. Let's see if he has what it takes to take down Brandon Alexander, which, like, in all honesty, Brandon Alexander, with as much as he loses, he is impressive. He's always one of the best matches on the card, and it's hard to say that he's, it's hard to say that he's not championship worthy or anything, but he is. And he just needs to get that one win. He needs to get one big win.
Making his way to the ring from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 239 pounds, Christian Blake.
Making his way to the ring here. I'm almost at 50 followers. Wow. That's good news. Christian Blake definitely looks ready tonight. But there's a difference between looking ready and being ready. Brandon Alexander, though, he's a former tag champ. He's faced almost everyone in VPW. But here tonight, he's getting a chance against a new guy. And I guess he's just going to try his best to put him out and not let him get the opportunity he wants. Brandon Alexander's been on a major downslope late.
Weighing in
like
at
I said before, he really
204
needs it.
Brandon Alexander.
This match should be very good. No lockup, but Christian immediately with the reverse DDT there. Putting about the knee on his head there. Punch to the face, goes for a chop, but Brandon able to block the Irish whip. Leapfrog drop kick. Christian Blake though putting Brandon Alexander back on the mat. Enziguri by Brandon. This is very back and forth so far. I want to see how long that'll last as a sling blade from Brandon sends Christian to the mat. And Brandon Alexander has faced the likes of Brandon Alexander has faced the likes of Jacob Wells, Byron X12, and all of the other the greatest of you basically. But here tonight he's facing basically an unknown commodity to the VPW show. And either he could prove himself as a worthy contender, or Christian Blake could prove himself as better than Brandon Alexander. Christian sends him into the corner. Goes for a big drop kick, I assume, and misses. Codebreaker from Brandon Alexander. Brandon's picking his moments here. Big corkscrew moonsault there. Now he's got to do a little bit of damage to the head. If he goes for that GTS, that's really going to help having extra head damage prior to the GTS. As you can see, he's using his time wisely here. Going for a pin, but that is clearly not enough. Christian finally fighting back. Reversal of the reverse elbow. And then sends him into the corner. We've seen him do this before. Setting up for that coast to coast. Starting with the stomps. We have a very good view of this time as Brandon goes coast to coast. Christian Blake looks a little bit loopy after getting hit with that. Brandon dragging him away from the ropes even further. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Took a little bit too much time, if you ask me, on that pin there. Could have gotten the job done, possibly, if he would have just pinned him right off the bat. GTS. Up he goes. Knee to the face. 1, 2. Only a 2. Christian Blake is busted wide open after getting kneed in the face. Christian sends him off the ropes. Goes for what appears to be a belly-to-belly, but Brandon reversing yet again. Sends him into the corner again. Maybe another no! Christian, he's up. But Brandon punches him in the gut. Kicks him in the face, knocking him down. Brandon, schoolboy, Enziguri combination. Christian Blake in an awkward on those ropes there. But Brandon's going for another pin here. 1, 2. Brandon taking a moment on the opponent. Big German suplex by Brandon. He doesn't have the size or the strength, but he uses the speed and the sudden shift in balance to get the German suplex to be effective. Brandon picking Christian back up, sends him into the corner. Big elbow, enziguri kick. Thank you for the follow, Colder Mage. Much appreciated. Brandon gets elbow to the face, goes sweep the leg, moonsault. Almost 50, boys. Sunset flip, power bomb by Brandon Alexander, not going for the pin off the move itself. Taking a moment to get his breath back. Taking a good moment, I should say. Oh, calling for the GTS now, or possibly something else. Up. There he goes. GTS, knee to the face. Pulling him away from the ropes. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh! I thought that was over. The ref's hand was very close to being down on the mat for that one, but somehow Christian Blake was able to kick it. Oh, Dragon Cutter! Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh. That was so close to a 3 count. And Brandon Alexander a little bit loopy. Christian Blake fighting back now. Big sling blade. Knee to the back. Now put it down, trying to get the match in his favor. Try to keep the pace. Brandon fighting out of it though. Big flipping arm drag there. Brandon though making a kind of dumb decision as he tumbles to the. What is Christian thinking? Oh, completely whiffs it. Big back senton to the floor. Brandon tries to lift Christian Blake, but Christian elbow to the back of the head, sends it back in the ring. Christian, what is he thinking? He's got Brandon Alexander right where he wants him. Kick to the gut. Up in the air, but Brandon Alexander falls over. Backs Brandon. Goes for the pin. Rope break though. Here we go, GT again. Possibly. Yes, it is. Lifts him up. Knee to the face. Pin combination. 1, 2, 3. Holy. What a competitive contest. Wow. There's a Dragon Cutter. I thought it was over, but it was not. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated.
Here is your winner,
This is Brandon Alexander's first win in quite some time. What a win it was for him. On to our next matchup, which is another debut. We have Johnny Miles taking on Elijah Riley. Riley, I believe this is his first or second match after failing to successfully cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase. But he has been all over the roster, fighting in all the matches he could possibly be in, whether it be the Cruiserweight title picture and even the World title picture now. So he's been all over the card, trying to find his place. Yes, you can. I'm just going to say it right here, right now, that match between Brandon probably is stealing the show. It had all the drama that it needs. Yes, that's what it is. Two follows away from 50. That's good. Johnny Miles, though, same as Christian Blake and all the other debuting stars. Thank you for the follow,
Ontario,
Brittany.
Canada,
Much appreciated.
weighing in at 215 pounds, Johnny Miles.
Johnny Miles, though, has the same idea when he goes into this match. He wants to win and prove himself. So maybe we'll see at least one debuting star win their match here tonight. But Johnny looks very ready for tonight. One away. But Elijah Riley, as stated prior to the entrances starting, he won the Money in the Bank and failed to cash in. I believe he went pretty far in the Cruiserweight tournament, and he's been on the rise in a way since then, looking to get his role back.
And his opponent.
It's okay.
From Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing in at 182 pounds, Showtime, Elijah Riley.
Elijah Riley, though, like I said, wants to get back on his role. Was very successful leading up to the tournament, and even right after the tournament, he was always winning his matches. But then the downward spiral after the failed cash-in is what has led him to this moment. In a very similar situation as Brandon Alexander, he needs to prove himself and get back to where he needs to be, which in his mind is title picture. Here we go. Nice lockup center of the ring. Rear waist lock by Johnny. Nice snapmare takedown into a chin lock. Now I needed a back to put an exclamation point on that one. Now a big leg sweep there. Johnny Miles, though, catches the leg. Dragon screw leg whip. My money for this match is definitely on Johnny Miles. He's got the size advantage here. He's like the size of you know, maybe 1.5 of Elijah Riley. But Elijah bashing the skull into that. Elijah grabbing the head, pulling him up under in a reverse DDT. Going for a pin. Not even a 1 count. That's how little damage he's done. He definitely thought he had more damage done in this match. Missing the drop kick, single leg by Johnny. Big arm drag. Tonight we have a #1 contenders match for the women's championship. Just want to mention that so people still have like some incentive to watch. Johnny Miles, arm bar, very close to the ropes, but Elijah Riley didn't need to get to the ropes to get out of it clearly. Hello. Up on the shoulders. Dropping him on that top rope. Big forearm strike, German suplex combo. Johnny Miles picking him up, smashing him into the corner and tossing him to the side. Again, this is where that size advantage comes into play. The fact that he's a lot bigger than Elijah, he has the ability to toss him around. Here we get to see a little bit more of it with an arm drag. What is this? Snapmare. Single leg drop kick to the side of the head. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Here it goes. Johnny setting up for the finish. Elijah catches the boot though and hits him with a windmill kick. What the hell? Oh, Bronco Buster. That was weird. My Xbox just glitched. Elijah though hitting the Steiner screwdriver. It just said 7-13 and then back to 7 on the viewer count. That's what I was saying. Goes Michinoku driver. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Johnny Miles. The Michinoku driver, a very effective maneuver. Yep, one more women's match after I think this match actually. I might have to check the card again. The match prior to that was Ashley Rain taking on Casey Blade, sorry. Elijah Riley's head bounced off those stairs. Elijah Riley looks to be busted open. Those stairs are very dangerous. Count of 5, Elijah's keeping him on the ground, but he picks him up here. Not looking to get a count out victory. Elijah back in the ring. Attacking the arm. The blood in the eyes of Elijah Riley. It's most definitely going to cause him a little bit of distress and problems, I should say, in trying to win this match or keep his momentum in the match. Going for a cutter. What is this? Duck under, gut buster. Now Johnny calling him to wake up. Double axe handle. Another. Schoolboy kick to the face. In the corner. Johnny taking his time to get there. Puts him on the top rope. Back roll, knee to the gut. Pulling him off the ropes there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. yet again, only a 2 count. Johnny Miles is surprised that he only gets a 2. Now waking him up again. To the gut. Pump handle half Nelson with the pin, center of the ring. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Elijah Riley just barely able to kick out of that. But Johnny keeping the offense on his side here with an anchor hold, a very weak one, tripping him to get out of it. Heart of a lion indeed. Sends him to the corner, missing the drop kick in the corner. Elijah sends him to the other side. Not running into it, he's keeping his speed hidden here. What is this? Oh, springboard Hurricanrana. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Johnny Miles. Kick to the back, keeping him down, but lifting him up. He's got something in mind here. What is he thinking? Putting him on the ropes, or trying to at least. Oh, Johnny Miles busted open from the corner. What is he thinking here? Punch to the back, turning him around again. Off to the other corner he goes. Missing the drop kick yet again. That the Michinoku driver. 1, 2, 3. Going for that drop kick again in the corner cost him the match as Elijah Riley picks up the win with the Michinoku drive. Look at this, just a few highlights there. Where I thought it was over, the pump handle half Nelson driver. A bit of high flying action from Elijah Riley onto her. Oh, look at the face though.
Showtime,
Both men
Elijah
bloody and beaten,
Riley.
but Elijah Riley successful in picking up the victory here. Let's get on to our next matchup here, which is triple threat action. Violet Edwards, Brittany Blake, and Amber Baker going head to head to determine the #1 contender for the women's championship at our next big show. I really hope we can get that one follow tonight. 1 follow away from 50 followers, which is my goal. Actually, my goal for the end of the year. So I mean, the fact that it was my goal for the end of the year and I'm 1 away from it is pretty mind-blowing. I mean, goal for followers, which because I started the year on Mixer, my initial goal 100 followers on Mixer. And I got to 325 before I quit using Mixer. So, starting over, my goal was 50. I'm 1 away from 50. So thank you to anyone who was there from the beginning or even now. Thank you for following. Yes, you are, Noxie. You were one of the first to ever show up to any of my streams. So thank you for being here since, I believe, the end of 2018. Here comes Brittany Blake, though. Lost the women's championship match last week, looking to redeem herself here a little bit. Look at that entrance video.
Making her way to the ring from Atlanta, Georgia, Brittany Blake.
Again, like I said, Brittany had a women's championship match last week, was not successful, looking to be successful in a number one contenders match here tonight. That's out of date? That's the last one I got. That's the last one you uploaded, unless you uploaded another one since. Violet Edwards, though. Hasn't really had any matches since beating Amber Baker, I believe, a couple months ago now. All right, send it to me on Twitter.
And her opponents. First, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Demon Violet Edwards.
Violet beat Amber Baker, and with ease, I should say, and I don't think she's had a match since then. This is her big opportunity here. If she wins this match, it'll be her first ever women's championship match. Now the other two people in this match have had a couple of opportunities for the title now, but Violet has not had the same opportunities as they have. As I said earlier, though, here comes Amber Baker. She's the one who put Casey Blade out of commission for a numerous amount of weeks. As you can tell, she was not very prepared to come to this match here tonight, as she's still wearing the now defunct Chaos Intent shirt and jacket. She was definitely in a rush, I guess you could say, to get here. But the match is important. There we go. Amber drop kick to Brittany Blake, but she sets her eyes on Violet Edwards. These two have a history, both in Chaos Intent and in this match, like in this company, separate from Chaos Intent. So let's see how that history really plays into this triple threat. Big DDT by Violet. Violet reversing. Amber reversing and kick to the gut. Not able to get that grapple there. Super kick to the back of the head. Amber sent to the floor by Brittany. Violet goes to the corner, gets a kick to the gut. Shoulder block and a boot to the face. Into the corner goes Brittany. And the other corner now missing the double knees. Big rolling clothesline. Goes for one on Amber as well, but Amber stops her with a punch to the face. Package. Knee breaker. Goes for the pin. 1 count only. Amber and Violet have each other set in mind here. Brittany taking out Violet Edwards there. Stomping on the arm. Fallaway slam. Amber sent into the corner, but Brittany doesn't seem to know what to do after hitting these moves. Getting a big running start here. Spear by Brittany. Violet taking out Brittany, goes for the pin on Amber. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Amber not letting Violet get the championship opportunity that she believes she deserves. Missing the running knee strike. Bulldog by Violet. Brittany sets her up on the shoulders. Rolling fireman carry. Snap German suplex with a bridge. 1. Violet with a forearm strike in the second. Duck under Pele kick. Violet running bulldog. Oh, set her up perfectly for the super kick out of the corner. Reversal by Brittany. Up on the shoulders. Snake eyes on the ropes. Big knee strike, goes for the pin. Amber breaking up the pin though. Amber though, tombstone pile driver. Pinner. With the pin, the ref, what is the ref doing? 1, 2. That would have been a 3 count, but the ref deciding to take the long route around both Violet and the pin. Brittany fighting out of it though, not allowing it to happen. Super kick! Violet gets punched in the face. Kick to the gut. Truth or consequences, hanging her up on the ropes to do so. Violet pulling her away, goes for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Amber getting up just as well as Brittany, but stopping Violet from hitting the finisher. Amber doesn't, I don't think Amber cares who wins, I just think she wants to make sure Violet doesn't. Big knee strike, knocking her off the top rope, going for the pin. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Now Violet waking her up. Edwards DDT possibly on the upcoming start. Yes, it is. With the pin combo, kick out immediately. German suplex by Brittany, showing off some strength. Brittany swinging neck breaker onto Violet. Goes for the pin. 1, 2.
reverse DDT. Violet, Amber setting her sights on Brittany. Mr. Abigail goes for the, no, she's dragging away from the rope. She's playing it safe, goes for the pin now. 1, 2. Oh my God, only a 2 count again. I could have swore that would have been over after that one. Arm drag by Brittany, sending Amber, over the shoulder there. Off the ropes. Big enziguri. Sends Brittany over the ropes. Oh, she slaps her in the face. Truth or consequences on to Amber this time. Oh, sending Brittany over the ropes. That's a very smart decision. Not so smart there. She realizes the mistake. She gets back in the ring. She goes after Amber, going to pin her. But Amber breaking out of the hold there. Sends her off the ropes now. Oh, reversal. Big splash. Amber's in a very dangerous spot here. Oh, reversal. Tombstone pile driver. Amber, headstone. What is this? Oh, shoulder breaker. Goes for the pin on the wrong person. 1, 2. She really should have went for the pin on Violet as Brittany hits the spear with a rope break for Amber. The crowd are loving this match. Jawbreaker by Violet. I'm very sorry, I keep getting names mixed up. Kick to the gut. Amber with the jawbreaker of her own. Speaking of jawbreaker, looks like Solon's gonna need to go to the dentist after this match. Conda Vice locked in by Amber Baker. The ref doesn't know what to do. Oh, okay, he found the spot. Violet taps out. Amber Baker is your #1 contender. The ref was in a very confused state there, but look at some of the highlights we have here. Look at this, devastating. Hanging her up on the ropes with there. Neck breaker. There you have it. Amber Baker will be seeing Paulette Starr in the next few weeks to try to take that women's championship from her. Here we go, tag team action. We have British Invasion take Dudek and Dylan. Dylan Vincent, though, making his debut to VPW tonight here on the team with Kevin Dudek. Taking on British Invasion, who they had their successful debut, and then they took a week apart as a team so Dan Masters can defend the Open Challenge Championship again. But it's time for that completely random partnership advertisement that I like to do. British Invasion, check out Ring the Bell Wrestling, their YouTube page, follow them on Twitter, all that good stuff. They're worth a watch, and a lot of the stars from VPW can be seen on Ring the Bell as well. But Dan Masters he's the former Open Challenge champion. Lost it to Justice Stone on the plane, no less, while he was sleeping. And then Justice Stone, as he escaped from the plane after it landed, was on his way out the plane and slipped on a banana peel, and Ashley Rain pinned him while he was down and won the Open Challenge Championship. And then you saw her successfully retain it earlier tonight. I do believe the British Invasion and Kevin Dudek and Dylan Vincent, both these teams, have what it takes to take on the Blood Brothers. But next week we will see a tag team title defense as per challenge from the Blood Brothers. They challenge Bulletproof to a title match. And because the champs spoke and asked very kindly for that match to happen, it is definitely happening. But enough of the tag champs. Let's talk about the tag challengers.
474 pounds, Dan Masters and Morgan Wolf, the British Bulldogs.
The fact that the tag team division has grown 3 teams to 6 or 7 is a real understatement. The fact that we haven't talked enough about it is really underwhelming to me. The fact that we've gone literally from 3 teams to doubling that amount and also making the tag team division thrive in itself. I mean, this match alone is just a testament to what we will have in the tag team division coming forward. I do believe the best way to prove your show as one of the best shows out there is to have a very, very big tag team division that can not only handle itself but handle everyone else.
At a combined weight of 423 pounds, Dylan Vincent and Kevin D. The Order.
These two were thrown together quite randomly, but I do believe they have what it takes to be in here. Here we go. Lock up center of the ring. A bad idea by Dylan Vincent, showing his inexperience already, knowing that he's not a very experienced tag wrestler here. Thank you for the host, Noxie. Not a very experienced tag wrestler. Gets trapped in the corner of the enemy team. Up he goes. Vertical suplex by Dan Master. Big strike to the face. Fireman carry by Dylan. Gut buster by Dylan. He's definitely has the strength for, even though he's a cruiserweight, he has the strength. He looks like he's just on the edge of cruiserweight and light heavyweight. But with the new rule that has been lifted, well, the rule that was lifted, I should say, these all 4 men in this match can go after singles titles, but the focus is the tag team titles. Big knee strike by Dylan Vincent. If he wins this match, he could prove himself as not only a tag team competitor, but a singles competitor. Here we go. Irish whip into the corner. Kevin Dudek has not been seen in a number of weeks. Finally made his return here tonight. Sent into the corner. Some tag team maneuvers. The British Invasion. Double axe handle. And a spine buster. Morgan, definitely one of the biggest opponents, or biggest competitors we have on the roster. Dudek sending him into the other corner now. Cross body. Not a springboard, but Morgan backflips away from it as if there was a springboard. Now he's attacking the arm there. Looking to do some damage to that taped up shoulder. My money is on British Invasion, but I don't want to count out Dudek and Dillon. Nice jawbreaker. Sets him on the ropes. Throws him to the outside. What is he thinking? Tope con Hilo. Kevin Dudek is definitely not, like, he's definitely wanting to win this match. I mean, he's a former tag team champion with Morgan Wolf of all people here in Velocity Pro Wrestling. But looking to make a name for himself with Dillon here tonight. On 2K18, Kevin Dudek and Morgan Wolf were in a faction together, and they were successful tag team champs when quite a bit. We're on the semi-main event, I believe. So we have one more match after this. Dillon goes for something, but the strength and size of Morgan Wolf was too much. Morgan tagging Dan Masters in real quick. Which character is yours again? I'm sorry. Big suplex from Dan. Spinning heel kick by Dillon. Into the Tiger suplex. I'm bad with character names and Twitch names, so you'll have to let me know which character is yours. Dillon waking him up now. Here we go. Oh, sit out. Double underhook facebuster. The ref distracted though. 1, 2, 3. Dudek and Dillon Vincent picking up the victory. A very surprising victory there, to be honest with you.
Dylan Vincent and Kevin D. The order.
Now on to our main event of the evening. Scott Osborne taking on the newly crowned world champion Jacob Wells. I mean, you can. It's up to you, though. You don't need to. Scott Osborne representing the Prestige here tonight.
Making his way to the ring from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 210 pounds, Scott Osborne.
This match came to be because Scott Osborne believed he should have been the one in the world title match last week, not Jacob Wells. Dude's pinning Justice Stone in a handicap match and a one-on-one match. Though the decision was made at basically at random, but Sean Alexander chose Jacob Wells as the contender last week, which cost Justice Stone the match. He was preparing for a different opponent. He just hadn't told his choice at that point.
And his opponent from Columbus, Ohio, weighing in at 239 pounds, the world champion, Jacob Wells, champion.
There you see it, Jacob Wells holding the VPW World Championship. Since I'm being requested to, Jacob Wells has in another promotion, he is a changed man. Here he's definitely a changed man, but he doesn't thrive on that book as much in VPW. He doesn't have anything to prove here in VPW. But in Ring the Bell Wrestling, the Book of Wells is something that Jacob is very, very reliant on. He wants people to believe in the book. He wants people to listen to the book, and he wants to show them why. And here is his doing it, is this matchup here. Big drop kick right off the bat from Wells. Wells with a big clothesline onto Scott Osborne. Kick to the back. Scott not affected by it, whatever. Jacob Wells, elbow strike to the back, well, to the head, sorry. Relying on that drop kick quite a bit here tonight. Pin, I don't even consider that a 1 count, if you ask, honestly. Forearm strike by Wells sends him off the ropes. Knocking the ref out in the process, big line. Stump puller by Wells, wearing down the leg. The ref is kind of blocking the view of the submission hold here, so you'll have to bear with me. Count of 1. Scott with a big hip toss onto Jacob Wells. Finally getting a little bit of offense in himself here. Jacob Wells, big butterfly suplex onto Scott. I don't think Scott was really expecting anything from Jacob Wells here tonight. Jacob Wells is acting as if this was easy. Atomic drop by Scott. Scott keeping Jacob Wells grounded, stomping on him repeatedly and kicking him in the back, and all that will lead to this maneuver here. Up he goes, butterfly suplex of his own. Repeated elbows by Scott Osborne. Goes for the pin. Not even a 1 count. Wells reversing the stomp. Elbow to the head. The ref needs to do something. Scott's choking Wells on the ropes there. Jacob Wells has been quite a douchebag online as of late, but Scott Osborne has been that way for a little bit longer than Wells, so I think the crowd is siding with Jacob Wells in this specific scenario. But what is Wells thinking here? This is not a good idea. He hits it though. Wells going for something on the floor. Scorpion death drop on the floor by Scott Osborne. Sends him back in the ring. Scott lifts him up. Schoolboy, we've seen this before. Roundhouse kick to the chest. Wells going for something. Reversal by Scott. Scott Osborne, torture rack. Power bomb. Goes for the pin. That's definitely a rope break. 2. Kick out at 2 by Wells. Though it's a definite sketchy call for the ref there. That was very close to a rope break if you ask me. Wells though, brain buster with a float over. 1. Only a 1 count that time. Wells waking him up now. What could he be thinking? Reversal by Scott though, not allowing it to happen. Reversal by Scott again. But Wells keeping up on the grapples there, not allowing Scott to do anything. Now it looks like he's raking the eyes, trying to throw him off just a little bit. Now rattling the head, the brain, I'm sorry. Arm dragged by Scott. For Jacob. Emerald Flosion. Wells lifted him back up. Into the ropes he goes. Spike DDT. Wells feeling it here tonight. Waking him back up again. Oh, cradle pile driver. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. The cradle pile driver was not enough to take out Scott Osborne this time. Wells now attacking the leg, doing a little bit of damage there. Scott reverses. Scott elbow to the back. Well, back elbow, I'm sorry. Again, Wells though sent him into the ropes. That spike DDT, it's what busted Scott open earlier. Again, hitting that spike DDT. Wells is feeling the fire. He's feeling fired up here. Into the corner, Scott. Reversal by Scott. Spear. Dragging Wells away from those ropes. Now doing a little bit of a leg attack himself there. Wells reverses. Gets disoriented though. Big clothesline in the corner. Going for that torture rack powerbomb again. Up on the shoulders goes Wells. He hits it, goes for the pin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Wells. Again, going for that leg. He's picking a limb and he's targeting it as well as he possibly can here. Big elbow strike. Elbow drop, sorry. Now he's taunting. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 by Wells again. Into the corner goes Wells. Reversal. Wells, Emerald Flosion again. Took the opportunity with the Emerald Flosion to do some extra damage afterwards. Stomping on the chest. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Now Wells is setting him up for that cradle pile driver, I believe, again. Yes, he is. Here it is, cradle pile driver. Dragging him away from the ropes. Goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Wells picking up the victory against Scott Osborne, hitting that cradle pile driver for the win. Look at that, there was a few spots, I should say, where Wells was very close to not being able to win it, but there's an Emerald Flosion. There's another sign of Wells almost losing the match. But Jacob Wells victorious here tonight. Smack talk in the crowd as he's celebrating his victory here. But there you have it. That's our show. If you haven't hit that follow button already, hit it, please. We're 1 away from 50. But we will see you next Friday.